This is Jordan Tower with J18 News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Trey Songz, okay, he lost a big case with a police officer for $11 million. So he has this $11 million judgment after a Las Vegas judge ruled against him in a case brought by a Maryland Capitol police officer who accuses the singer of assaulting him as he allegedly tried to rescue his wife from Trey Songz' hotel room in 2021. Rescue his wife? It sounds like your wife was giving some slappy tappy, okay? So he was trying to get her out of there. Plaintiff's wife was escorted by defendant security personnel to the room where she was told she would meet Trey Songz. That while in room 6014, plaintiff's wife was assaulted, tried to leave, and had her phone taken away. Do you think she just had remorse for cheating on her husband? Or do you think that, I don't know. So he went to go help his wife because I guess she that while the room 64, plaintiff's wife was assaulted, tried to leave, and had her phone taken away. He came to the room, and she was screaming for help as he approached the hotel room. The attack has had a profound everyday impact on my life, she says, and I still have scarring for the emotional attack. This is worth $11 million? I don't think Trey Songz is the best person in the world. He has a lot of these incidences, right? Where women accuse him of putting their hands on them. So I don't think he's a great person, right? But sometimes this is why, as an artist, you're a moron if you start dealing with women that are involved with other guys, or you think you're just going to smash every random on tour or at a show. It's dangerous. You don't know these people, and you don't know their intent. And also, for the woman going to meet a man in a hotel room, you put yourself in a bad situation. And people should learn from these stories and prevent yourself from getting into a situation where this could happen to you, where you could be taken advantage of, where you could be hurt. This woman's lucky, and I don't know, man. Okay, so then we'll go on for this. So he has to pay $11 million, and I don't think he showed up to court because it was a judgment. So he probably didn't even. It's unclear whether Songz intends to appeal decision. You might not be able to appeal it because Game can't even appeal his decision, can he? Game is. Whew. The game's got issues, man. They're trying to take his house. I had to highlight this. So Khaled was on he was on Fallon, right? And he was talking about I guess it was his birthday, and they bring out his favorite Palestinian dish, where it's like upside down rice lamb. You flip it over, and he's eating it with Jimmy Fallon like he's starving, like he hasn't eaten for a week. And what's funny about this is all the Palestinian supporters came in here, of course, because he's Palestinian and hasn't said a word about the war in Gaza, right? And which is interesting because he is Palestinian and shied away from talking about anything. He didn't even stand with his people, nothing. But before that, he would always talk about Palestine and fight for the people. But all of a sudden, a real conflict comes where there's a lot of controversy, and he says nothing. It says a lot about his character. All right, so there's a lot going on with this Drake case against his own label, UMG, and it's way deeper than Kendrick. So Drake entered into a $400 million deal where he dropped a few albums, and now it's up for renegotiation. And he probably wants $600 million now, and he makes UMG a lot of money. So, and this really worked in Kendrick's favor. Now, Kendrick is a great artist. Kendrick's on Interscope, which is also under UMG. And Drake has brought a case against UMG because he feels they're using, this is how it's worded for court. This is a way probably for Drake to get out of his deal. Now, if Drake, there's two ways to look at it. Drake will make a lot of money being independent, a ton of money. But he won't be as big of an artist. You won't get the playlists. You won't see Drake in your face all the time. Drake will seem to fall off, but successfully fall off, if that makes any sense. Drake's, you just won't see Drake's presence as much because labels have a lot tied in with playlisting, Spotify, radio, all these different parts of the industry rely on label money. So if the label says, hey, stop playing Drake, or they stop pumping money to play Drake, you're going to see Kendrick rise as a bigger artist, right? They're putting more money behind Kendrick now because this is like punishment to Drake. Like, oh, you don't want to play our game? You don't want to renegotiate at the terms we want? Well, you're going to lose this battle. Now, obviously, that's up to the people more, but it did feel you just had more going against Drake than Kendrick, and that wasn't only natural. Don't be so foolish to believe you choose your music and everything. The music that is put before you is what you listen to, and you can choose whether you like it or not. And Kendrick makes great music, so you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. It's good. He's a good artist, right? But you're gonna see Drake less and less. So this is they're bringing in NFR podcast, academic streams, all this stuff, anything to make their case in court, because Drake is trying to get out of this. He's trying to break free from UMG. If he makes a good enough case, they don't want to deal with him. They let him go. He renegotiates everything, and he goes independent. And I think that's the route Drake's taking right now. I don't think he wants to be on UMG anymore. Okay, he has conflict there. Think about it. The Weeknd's there. Weeknd hates him. There's too many artists that are big, like Weeknd. The Weeknd. You got Kendrick. Is Future? What label is Future on? Futures. I think he signed to Epic. Signed to. Is he on Epic still? Epic. I think Epic Records is under Sony. Epic Records is owned by Sony, so that wouldn't benefit UMG at all. But Weeknd is definitely on UMG. And there's other people that go against Drake that are on UMG. So, but they got two big ones. Weeknd's the biggest artist, period. Get out of rap. It's just, he's huge. Then you got Kendrick. So they're like, you know what? Should we lose Drake? Sure. Bye. And that's it. So there's a battle going on that we don't even know about. You know, it's deeper. So they're trying to basically destroy. They're probably trying to destroy Drake at this point and show him that they don't need him anymore. They've decided they don't need him. I think that'll be a big mistake in the future, and this is really going to affect the album he has coming out with P&D. But we'll see. But his motivation is to be independent, I think. But he believes in this lawsuit that they're using his funds that he generates for the label. And he's a big generator of funds for this label to empower Kendrick against him. Whether that's true or not, we don't know. But it's if Drake goes independent, it will shake up the industry a lot. It'll make people look at majors differently. I mean, they shouldn't let Drake go. Because if they do, there's a 50-50 chance that people will start looking more towards the independent route, and that won't be good for labels. They like these three. The only way they're really making money now is these 360 deals. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.